Good afternoon, this is David Thornberry from Eastern Rural in Dalby with this week's Dalby Cattle Sale Report being for Wednesday the 4th of June 2025. This week combined agents yard at 4,747 head, a small decrease of 158 head from last week's sale. Quoted prices this week, bullocks sold from 320 to 348 cents a kilo to average 343, so they dropped by 17 cents a kilo for the bullocks. Heavy bulls sold from 270 to 320 cents a kilo to average 295, so that was an increase of 4 cents a kilo for the bulls. Feeder steers sold from 343 to 438 cents to average 381 cents a kilo, so they were firm on last week's sale. Feeder heifers sold from 300 to 371 cents a kilo to average 345 cents, so they were also firm on last week's rates. Heavy prime cows sold from 264 to 300 cents a kilo to average 288 cents a kilo. They dropped by 10 cents a kilo this week for the heavy cows. The lighter store cows sold in a range from 172 to 292 cents a kilo to average 249 cents. They were firm on last week's rates. Light bulls this week sold from 296 to 338 cents a kilo to average 320 cents a kilo. That was an increase of 17 cents a kilo for the light bulls. Trade weight feeder steers sold from 354 to 426 cents a kilo to average 400 cents. They dropped by 8 cents a kilo for the trade weight feeder steer. Trade weight feeder heifer sold from 270 to 366 cents a kilo to average 330. They were firm on last week's rates. The weaner steer sold from 378 to 468 cents a kilo to average 435 cents. They were firm on last week's rates. And the weaner heifers sold from 284 to 360 cents a kilo to average 334. That was an increase of 12 cents a kilo for the weaner heifers. There was a small sample of cows and calves this week sold to a top of $1,550. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome Dan Dwyer to the Eastern Rural team. Dan started this week, so you'll see him out and about. It was a cool day here in Dalby. Good rain, good local rain over the weekend. Made most of the farmers happy and will really help the oats crop kick along. That's all I've got for this week. We'll see you next week. Thank you.